Cancers, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Hold on one second. I'm going to do this. Welcome to your annual 2017 love forecast. I'm sorry about personal readings. They are late. I just have, because Mercury retrograde and the 3 supermoons that we just finished, plus holidays, I just am way overbooked. I apologize. You will be getting your readings within the next couple days. I just have to get these out. And I was almost done with them. And I want to just finish them up. And then I will be doing your private reading. So I apologize. Let's go ahead and get started. Cancer. All right, Spirit and Universe. What are the messages and advice that you have for Cancers regarding their love life in January? Or love life in for 2017. What are the messages and advice that you have for Cancers? Love messages for Cancers. Alright, Cancers, if you haven't seen or gotten a reading from me before, this is a love spread. And it consists of 9 cards, obviously. Hold on, I want to check to make sure they're all in the frame. Okay, good. It consists of 9 cards, and they're all read horizontally, vertically, diagonally, and they all revolve around this central energy here. Okay? And I'm going to be doing one of these spreads for each quarter in 2017. So that's how I'm structuring these readings, okay? Well, for starters, Cancers, you have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And this is a card of... this means that you have a lot of options and you're starting to get clarity on what... It can go 2 ways. You either don't know that you have the options, or you're not looking for options. You're kind of stagnant, or you have had a lot of options and now you're really starting to narrow it down and make some decisions. Now, I'm sensing more for you Cancers in January and February or first quarter, that you're not really wanting to even look at options. Or you're wanting to look at options, okay? So you're aware of all the options, and now you're starting to make decisions and starting to be open, because it sits right next to this 4 of Pentacles, which generally means, Cancer, that you're closed off, or your partner is closed off, or kind of holding things in and keeping things close to the chest. But since it's reversed, you're really opening up. Your partner's really opening up, and you're grateful for the options, okay? And you're a gracious human being, and this is you, because these are pentacles, okay? So you're graciously accepting new things into your life and accepting the opportunities and experiences, and that's actually really beautiful, because ultimately the end of the first quarter, it is leading to love, okay? Or reconnecting with your current partner, all right? So to start off 2017, though, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And this is a card of kind of stepping back and not wanting to take action, because generally the Knight of Pentacles means methodical, steps forward, carefully planning and executing plans. But when it's reversed, it's like stepping back, not making plans, and kind of going with the flow a little bit, all right? And I'm sensing that your partner may actually be a water energy, because this Knight of Cups is somebody that's basically opposite of the Knight of Pentacles. It's opposite of you almost, in that they are emotional and they're not afraid to put themselves out there. Not to say that you are afraid, but they're just very emotional in their gestures towards you. Their words are emotional. They're filled with emotion, and they're not afraid to take those emotional risks per se. So I'm sensing that there is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is coming towards you in early 2017, and you're gonna kind of let them take the lead. Okay, that's what this is saying, and it's going to be a beautiful new beginning because we have the manifestation card, the Magician. Okay, whatever you want this relationship to be, Taurus. I mean Cancer, it will be. Oh my gosh, I keep getting you confused with Taurus because I just did Taurus. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. This is not you, okay? This is your partner. This is you, Cancer, okay? I am so sorry. But we're 6 minutes in and I'm not starting again because I still pulled these for Cancer. Your partner is less closed off. Your partner and you are recognizing all the options that you have and you're actually making decisions, okay? They're opening up. There is a new beginning. They're wanting to be there with you. They're letting you take the lead, Cancer, okay? So everything I said, but just opposite. So they're letting you take the lead and you're graciously taking the lead, okay? You're graciously moving this relationship in a direction that you want it to, all right, Cancers? So you're the water sign. You could be involved with an earth sign, or there could be an earth sign in your periphery, or you may be dating earth signs, and they're kind of taking the back seat. And also Cancer, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, they tend to move pretty slow in the love department and in the feelings department. So you may be wanting to push the feelings forward a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna, hey, are we dating exclusively, or where are we taking this, or what's going on? Are we taking this relationship to the next level? You're not going to be afraid to have those discussions, and they're going to be grateful that you did because they're kind of afraid to be the one to instigate that, okay? Initiate that. And because you do that, Cancer, it's going to have a good outcome. This is the beginning of a whole new cycle, a whole new phase, all right? And it actually makes them feel like the King of Pentacles. They are going to be coming into their power because you're taking the lead, okay? They're going to be realizing that very quickly, especially if you're just dating people or just starting to date somebody, they're going to realize very quickly that they want to be with you. They want to kind of cut down on all their other options. And because you've opened up to them, they're going to open up to you. And then the next card is we have the Two of Cups, the Lover. It's like the soulmate card, the ultimate giving of emotions card. Okay? So because you're opening up, you're causing them to feel secure with you, and then they will be opening up. And then you will have a very open relationship in the first quarter. Okay? Which is actually beautiful. And the Knight of Wands reversed here indicates that it's setting the egos aside. Okay? It's setting the attention-seeking obnoxiousness that can sometimes be in love, especially when there's unsurety about where your partner stands, or if they love you, or if they love you enough. You know, you're opening up and they're gratefully accepting it and opening it up too, and it gets rid of all these egotistical attention-seeking games that can happen in relationships, okay? And then you have the Hangman reversed, okay? The Hangman reversed, the Hangman generally means trials overcome, or waiting for a trial to end, or waiting for a scenario to come to have a resolution. But when it's reversed, it means that there are no hang-ups, okay? It is resolved. You guys are good. It's a humble, honest, open relationship, and you're both very happy, okay? Which is beautiful. All right, Cancer, now moving on into second quarter, the Empress reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Six of Swords reversed, Three of Swords reversed, important, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Sun. And I've done a lot of these, and that's the first time the Sun's popped out. The King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So for second quarter, Cancer, the general message is Page of Swords. Okay, so the general energy for second quarter is watching and analyzing and learning, okay, and communicating, all right? This is In the traditional Rider Waite, the page is standing up on a hill, he's holding his sword, and he has this vantage point of everything that's going on around him or her. So this means that get clarity by watching. Okay, this can also mean spying, all right, and maybe you stalking a little bit. But since your relationship life, your love life is going so well from coming into first quarter, I'm sensing that this is just maybe it's a new relationship or a newer relationship, and the feelings are there, but you still have to learn about the person. Okay, so that's what we're doing in second quarter for you, Cancers. Okay, now we have these three cards in, which is basically April. We have the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords, all reversed. Okay, so the Empress means there may be a little bit of lack of energy, wanting to put energy into the relationship. That's going to be lacking. The good news is that Cancer, just because you're not wanting to put energy into the relationship, if you have a partner that is, if you do have a partner that is an earth sign or has earth signs in their rising and moon signs, they're not going to be affected by it, okay? Because they're so steadfast and methodical and diligent that they don't let the general ebb and flow of relationships really get to them. They just are steadfast. So that means that this energy, this love energy, is toned down a little bit, okay? You both feel love, but there's not the dramatic side of the love to it. There's not the dramatic expressions or the anger or how fights are started. That's all toned down. So whether you're completely invested or involved or not, because everybody needs time out once in a while, time's out, it's not going to affect your partner. And the drama factor of your relationship is going to be kept on a low energy level. Okay, so that's good. And the fact that we have the Six of Swords means that you're just going to stay where you are. The relationship is going well. There might be moments of stress here and there, but you're not letting it affect you. They're not letting it affect them. It's just that happens and you move forward. Okay? There's no crazy judgments being passed. And the love is staying. Because here we have the Three of Swords, but it's reversed. So the love's not going anywhere. Okay? So you're learning about each other. You're learning, you're watching, you're learning. But at some point, somebody's going to be doing something that is going to cause frustration. It's going to be causing you or your partner to feel like you're stabbed in the back. Okay? This does not mean the relationship is over. This could mean the honeymoon phase is over. Okay? Reality is stepping in. Okay? There are ebbs and flows in relationship. You cannot get dramatic. It causes problems. I love you, but I'm still going to stay. But we need to start really working out what we're doing now because it's been 5 or 6 months, and now what? Okay? That type of communication is kind of what I'm sensing. But there's happiness there. So despite whatever happened, there's happiness. Okay? There's definitely action. All right? There could also be somebody else trying to come into the picture. Maybe that's what this is, because there could be a fire sign or fiery energy that's pushing towards you and says, I want this with you, I want this with you. And this is the card of material happiness. It can be it's a card full of joy and success. It can be a card of children. Just like the Empress, this can mean that maybe a miscarriage has happened. And that affects you, definitely affects you. But yeah, so someone else might be trying to come into the picture, which may cause trouble, okay? But they're definitely coming for the right reasons, all right? And then it's going to be up to you to choose. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which means, Cancer, that your partner is most likely, if they are earth sign or have earth energies, and I'm sensing that is the case for you. If they do, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and it's looking like the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, is looking more forward. Okay, this person's looking directly at you, but they're looking forward to a life with you. All right, they're gracious and warm and kind, and they're not even they're not even bothered by the fact that this other person might be trying to step in and occupy your time, because they know of the solidity of the solidity of your relationship. Okay. Now let's see what happens next, because this is halfway through the year. Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords reversed, Judgment reversed, the World, Nine of Cups, Strength reversed, the Fool, Five of Pentacles. So in third quarter, Cancer, we have the card of the Three of Cups, which means socialize. Okay, sometimes you get so stressed out in relationships that it's just both of you take a time out and go do fun things together. Spend time with friends, okay, together. All right. Yeah, spend time alone too, but spend time together, because that always lightens up the bond between you, especially when something serious happens. So spend time together, socialize, okay? And that is going to cause new beginnings. It's going to cause clarity. It's going to bring clarity into your relationship, okay? Clarity into your life. If at this time you are single, though, because of whatever happens here, if you end up being single in the beginning of the third quarter, that's okay, because there is going to be a new beginning. And it is going to be with someone that you trust, because the Seven of Swords usually means sneaky behavior, and that's reversed. And so it's going to be a trustworthy relationship, okay? And Judgment, this card means that something's not over. There's not a finality or a final outcome, okay? Something's still prolonging, all right? There might be a move involved, okay? We have the World card here. This is the central energy of the whole third quarter, so someone might be moving or changing locations, but there is this sense of love staying, or the scenario not changing much. It's not final. It's not a final outcome, because it's reversed. Okay, you're still stuck in this. You're still going to be in this cycle, and I don't want to say stuck, but you're still going to be in this cycle, because Judgment is reversed. It's almost the very end of the major arcana cards, and you're going to be staying there for a while. Okay, and you will be happy, Cancer, because this is your card. We have the Nine of Cups, and this is happy, success, feeling overjoyed. It's kind of the wish fulfillment card in the emotions department. Okay, so life's going to be going really well for you, and you're going to be very happy in your relationship. Your partner, however, though, you or your partner, though, may be really kind of wanting to have some sort of outcome, but it doesn't end up getting finalized. Whatever you mean by whatever you think I mean by outcome. Okay, it doesn't mean an ending. It just means an outcome or some sort of resolution. It's not ready to happen yet, and because of that, your partner, or you even, may really need this to happen, but it doesn't. So it causes lack of confidence, and it causes lack of clarity. So because you're feeling like that, or your partner is, there's this indecision and this unsurety around the situation, and an unsurety around each other. Okay. But there are new beginnings. It's as if you try to end this phase, and ultimately you may end this phase and then start again. You may start again with that person, because the Fool looking forward, but he's really looking back, right? Okay, he's going on this journey, uncharted territories, but he's also looking back. He's looking back at the insecurity. He's looking back at the lack of confidence. He's looking back towards this phase that isn't just quite done yet, right? And it's as if a relationship almost ended, but there's so much love here and so much change that occurred that you're still not sure that it will go well, but then you start again and it goes well. Because with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it means that it will be a successful union. There won't be, you won't have this feeling of destitute, or this feeling of not really able to make the changes that are necessary. This card means that they will be. Okay? There will be changes that will be made. Or at least the willingness and understanding of how to do that. Let me look at this again. So there's going to be lots of socializing. Big changes, though, in the third quarter. maybe not endings, but changes, and everyone's happy about that. You definitely are. New beginning, and it will be success. It's as if you guys were thinking about breaking up, but didn't. And it ended up being a good thing. Alright, let's look at fourth quarter for Cancers. Fourth quarter. Nope, it says one more. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages and advice for Cancers? Fourth quarter. Okay. Page of Wands. Seven of Wands. Four of Swords. Four of Cups. Page of Cups. The decision. Chariot reverse. The moon has been coming out for everyone. Ultimately ending in victory. Perfect. So, fourth quarter, Cancer, central energy. You, okay? You being available. You being positive. You being happy. Willing to assist. Okay? And this is interesting because right next to it, we have the Four of Cups, which is the card of apathy, the card of not caring. Okay, so it's as if you come from a place of not you or your partner, okay, or the relationship, even if you're just dating, you're coming from a place of it can really work out and we know what we need to do, okay, to not really fully accepting the actions that need to take place, knowing them, but not doing them just yet, okay? Say, we need to fix X, Y, and Z. Okay, we'll fix X, Y, and Z. But then not really taking the action to do it. Doesn't mean you won't ever do it. It just means we're not going to do it right now because things are still kind of good. But, you know, in the long term, let's try not to fight this much, or let's not try to fight about this or fight about that, etc. So knowing what actions need to take, but not really in a place to actually take them just yet, okay? But the good news is your guard is down, because the Seven of Wands generally means that your guard is up. One or both partners may be feeling defensive, so you're not feeling like that. It's coming from a place of peace and harmony, all right? And maybe just that acknowledgement of the new beginning, and that acknowledgement of change, we could be better than we're being, and let's do it. And okay, we're going to be okay. Maybe just that acknowledgement slowly, it breaks down the barriers, but there's moments of rest before taking action, because we have the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. So there's this latent, there's some latency in taking the action, okay? But you ultimately do. Because here's the rest, here's the apathy, they're not sure they really want it, even though it's a very strong emotional base and there's more coming. It's like, do I really want to? And the answer is yes, I think so, because at least you do, Cancers, look at this and say, I can make those changes. I can communicate that. Let's steam this up a little bit. Let's get going. I know what my partner needs, and I want to make it happen for them. Okay, so by you doing that, it's going to spawn a decision that's going to be made. Okay, are we moving forward or are we not? Or there's some big decision that's an emotional decision, because we have all this water here. It's a big decision that needs to be made, and you're not ready to make it yet, Cancers, actually, because the next card, you want to be involved, you want to help, but you don't ultimately want to be the one responsible, Cancers, for making that decision. So you're kind of knowing, she's actually blindfolded, so she's not really ready to make the decision yet, but she knows it's like looming out there, okay? It's in the back of both of your minds. And the Chariot in reverse means not really ready to take action, okay? Not being willing to or excited about taking the action, because maybe, Cancers, maybe the action is you guys need a break. Uh, and maybe you want the relationship to work. Maybe it really can, but maybe there's an easier type of relationship out there. So it's emotional decision, okay? Because you're very willing to be there. Your partner might not be so much, and you want them to be. Action still needs to be taken based off of last quarter, but it's not being taken, okay? You know it needs to be, but it's not being done. So you get really emotional about this as we round out the year because you want changes and you want this relationship to work, and it doesn't seem like the effort's really being put in. So you start to get stressed out. But ultimately cancers, it ends up being successful because the decision is reached, or because it wasn't reached, it puts stress on somebody and they actually start feeling the negative energy of it too, and then they actually decide to turn away from these frustrating waters, turn away from these negative spaces, and moving towards the greater good, moving towards the light. So you or your partner may actually, there's a delay in the action that's taken, but then it's actually taken, and then it ends up being beneficial for the relationship because this is the card of victory. Okay, so it ends up being beneficial, even though it's stressful initially. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 overall energy cards for the whole month. The whole year. Okay, general, overall, high-level energy for the year. Knight of Swords, the Tower, High Priestess. So this is interesting because Knight of Swords is like the king of action, okay? Irrational action, okay? Not well thought out, maybe a little scary action, but this energy is not afraid to jump in and do what needs to be done to get it fixed, okay? So the overall theme for this whole year for you Cancers is action needs to be taken, okay? It may cause breakdowns, it may cause breakups, but it also causes rebuilding. So don't delay the actions, okay? Watch and learn. Don't jump to conclusions. This guy jumps to conclusions, okay? Don't jump to conclusions because we had the Page of Swords. Don't jump to conclusions. Watch, learn, analyze, communicate, okay? But ultimately, if action's not going to get taken, it's going to cause breakdown anyway. So use your intuition. You're very intuitive, Cancers. You're a water sign. You're very in tune with your intuition. So, use that. Be careful when you speak. Be careful how you speak. And ultimately, keep the goal of what do I want out of my love life? And is this helping me? Am I helping them? Is this good? If we're going to decide to take some action, let's take it. Let's do it. But let's decide together. Okay, let's make this let's just not one person fly off the handle and get freaked out and worry and cause all these issues. Let's take the higher road, communicate about it, what needs to be done, and then let's do it. Okay? And you kind of saw the full theme of that in each of the quarter marks because there were some cards of apathy, there were some cards of emotional turmoil and frustration and confusion, but there were also cards of love and security. So just keep that in mind. The communication needs to be done, but not in a rash way and not in a way that will just tear everything down and allow you to build it back up. Be rational about it and be rational about how you communicate. But also at the end of the day, you both have to take the action in order for it to make changes. Okay? All right, Cancers. Well, thank you so much. Sorry about the calling you Tauruses at the very beginning. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the year. And Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. All right, bye.